May I call on Justice Prabha Sridevan?
எல்லோருக்கும் நமஸ்காரம். பர்டிகுலராக டாக்டர் சிவிகேக்கு நமஸ்காரம். மிஸ்டர் சாரி இந்த ஃபங்க்ஷனில் என்னை பேச கூப்பிடும்போது கொஞ்சம் ரிலக்டண்ட்டாக இருந்தது. ஏன்னா ஐவ் நெவர் தாட் ஆஃப் த டூ செப்பரேட்லி. அதனால் தனியாக இந்த தடவை டாக்டர் பிரேமாவை பற்றி பேசணுன்னா இட் வாஸ் டிஃபிகல்ட். But I owe this tribute to the lovely couple. They were not united just in medicine. I've seen them everywhere, and ஒரு மாதிரி ideal couple. And parting is always tough. இப்போ மிஸ்டர் குருச்சரன் நான் குழற மனம் சோற அப்புறம் அணங்குடன் இருக்கும்போது தான் இளமை இருக்கும், மறுபிறப்பு என்று வருமோ அப்படிலாம் பாடினார். ஐ திங்க் டாக்டர் பிரேமாவுக்கு மறுபிறப்பு இருக்காது. நம்ம பல சமயம் டாக்டர்ஸை தெய்வமாக நினைக்கிறோம். அது பர்டிகுலராக ஐ திங்க் இந்த ஒரு பொண்ணை மதராக ஆக்கிற டாக்டர்ஸ் ஆர் பர்டிகுலர்லி டிவைன். அந்த மூமெண்ட், அந்த ஜனன மூமெண்ட்டில் அந்த உமனுக்கு இந்த பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிறவாளோட இட்ஸ் ஒன்லி விமென் வில் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். இந்த ஹாலில் இருக்கிற விமெனுக்கு மட்டும்தான் அது தெரியும், மென்னுக்கு அது தெரியாது. ஒரு மாதிரி கெஸ் தான் பண்ண முடியும். அண்ட் ஷீ வாஸ் தேர் for so many women. எனக்கு my father was a railway man, so எனக்கு railway doctors தான் my two boys were delivered. But I have heard, and I will share just two. ஒன்று my sister told me, I believe 3 தடவை false pain ஓட she went, and she told Dr. Prema, டாக்டர் கொஞ்சமாவது என்னை கோச்சுக்கோங்க, எனக்கு 30 வயசு ஆகுது, இது 2வது குழந்தை, ஃபால்ஸ் பெயின் கூட உனக்கு புரியலையாமான்னு ஒரு தடவை திட்டுங்களேன்னாக்க, ஃபால்ஸ் பெயினோட வரத்துக்கு தான் நீங்கள் பேஷண்ட்டாக இருக்கிறதுக்காக தான் நான் டாக்டர் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஷி செட் எனக்கு அப்படி ஒரு கம்ஃபர்டிங்காக இருக்கும் வென் ஷி வாஸ் தேர், அப்படி ஒரு கான்ஃபிடென்ஸ் இருக்கும்னு. தி அதர் திங், a very dear friend of Dr. CVK and Prema told me, Justice Sampath and Hema. And it was just fate that both Justice Sampath and Dr. Prema left behind Hema and Dr. CVK. Hema told me this. Hema vandirkala ennan theriyala. I believe her brother would call Dr. Prema after his wife visited Dr. Prema and went home. ஒரு 1/2 மணிக்கு I believe he will talk to her. அப்புறம் ஒரு நாள் ஹேமா told Dr. Prema, இனிமேல் ரகு ஃபோன் பண்ணால் நான் பிஸியாக இருக்கேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஃபோனை ஆன்சர் பண்ணாதுங்க, ரொம்ப போர் அடிக்கிறான் அவன் அப்படின்னு. அப்போ டாக்டர் பிரேமா said, ஒரு மேன் இத்தனை கன்சர்னோட தன் ஒய்ஃபை பற்றி கேட்குறாரு, நான் நிச்சயமாக பதில் சொல்லுவேன் அப்படின்னு சொல். ஸோ தட் வாஸ் her experience maybe. She will live in the hearts of all, and I think we should celebrate her life. And Dr. Chari சொன்னது, மிஸ்டர் சாரி சொன்னது ரொம்ப சரி. இது வருத்தத்தில் நம்ம சேரல, ஒரு வண்டர்ஃபுல் உமனோட லைஃப்பை செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணுறதுக்காக we have all joined here. We'll miss her, but she'll always be with us. The goodness and her greatness will be with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam. Shri T.S. Krishnamurthy, former Chief Election Commissioner.
Rightly, we are here to pay tribute to one of the finest doctors we have come across. I had the privilege of knowing her when we were together on the board of the Child Trust Hospital. I've never seen her arguing vehemently on any issue, but then when it was the interest of the child or the doctor, she used to be so vehemently arguing in favor of ethical practices. And she used to very quietly slip a check of donation without anybody's notice to the financial officer. Almost every meeting she will come with a check. I used to wonder, why does she do it so quietly? But that, I suppose, provides the key to the personality of the human being. Everybody talks about her smile. It is bewitching indeed. Smile can make wonders. There is no need for medicine in many cases. In fact, I used to tell that, and I am sure Dr. CVK will agree with me, that 50% of the physical problems are due to emotional reasons. And if many people can understand the value of love, smile, kindness, I think many diseases could be eliminated. The couple Prabhasri Devan was mentioning, one of the finest couples we have come across. I must mention two incidents. My brother, who had prostate cancer, came under the influence of Dr. CVK. He used to tell me, I don't want to stay in any of these hospitals. I want to go to VHS, Dr. CVK's care, because of the smile with which he used to treat the patients and with very few medicines. Similarly, my wife, who is his patient, doesn't want to see any other doctor. Says, if I see him, I am free from my complaint. These are the kind of couple that we have, and which Madras should be really proud of such doctors. I used to wonder, who is better, Dr. CVK or Dr. Prema Krishnaswami? I hope you won't mistake me. I must say each one of them excelled in their own style. Prema Krishnaswami will cure with her smile only. Dr. CVK will cure with the medicine, but the least number of tablets, and his smile. I have enjoyed knowing them. It is indeed a privilege to have known them. And I do hope that doctors emulate such doctors. We were together in the child hospital. I used to Trust Hospital. And the way in which she used to show her care and attention to the problems of the child care hospital. But we were all thrilled and overwhelmed indeed. So may I join the eminent people here for the wonderful services they rendered, and in particular Dr. Prema Krishnaswami. You will always be in our hearts, and we will always pray for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Srimati Sri Lakshmi Prasad, IPS.
Dear friends, it is with a very heavy heart that I am participating in this ceremony. I am unable to make myself accept that I will not be able to see and interact with Dr. Prema again in this lifetime. Ours was a mother-child relationship. I held her in high esteem and enjoyed her love and affection for many years now. I loved her deeply. I always admired her passion for her profession, deep love and genuine concern for every patient, and her systematic approach to everything. I liked particularly her dedication to duty and the homework balance that she maintained. She was a person who believed in doing her bit to the best of her ability and leaving the rest to God. Devout and philosophical, she had the strength of mind to accept things which she could not change. Friendly and loving, she was always smiling and had a good word for everyone. She radiated positive energy, and her enthusiasm for life was really inspiring. Balancing home and work, recognizing and rewarding abundantly all those who helped her in her everyday course, appreciating contributions made by each member of her family to her life, and making each one feel important in her life were her qualities worth emulating by all. full of grace and understanding, she was true to her name Prema, which means love. She had a great capacity to ignore faults in an individual and capitalize on strengths. She was non-judgmental and easily accepted all kinds of people and had a place for everyone. It takes a minute to find a special person, an hour to appreciate them, a day to love them, but it takes an entire lifetime to forget them, said someone. A German philosopher said, "The deep pain that is felt at the death of every friendly soul arises from the feeling that there is in every individual something which is inexpressible, peculiar to him alone, and is therefore irretrievably lost." A great tree has fallen after serving society for more than 50 years. A great doctor has disappeared. An excellent friend has said goodbye after completing her tasks and commitments. We mourn the loss. The tide recedes, but leaves behind bright seashells on the sand. The sun goes down, but gentle warmth still lingers on the land. The music stops, and yet it echoes on in sweet refrains. For every joy that passes, something beautiful remains. I pray to God to give her family all the strength to bear the loss, and may they sense her in each other and carry on. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Sister Saldana, Nursing Superintendent, St. Isabel Hospital, second home to Dr. Prema.
Good evening to one and all. On behalf of St. Isabel's Hospital community and management, I would like to express a few words about Dr. Prema. Dr. Prema had been in Isabel's working with us for many years. And on the 4th of November, when Dr. CVK called me up and told me, "Sister Santana, Dr. Prema wants to get admitted in Isabel, stay for a month with you all, because she has worked there for 50 years, and she would like to stay there at least for a month with you all." I was just taken aback as to what Dr. CVK was saying, but didn't think that these were her last days. As usual, when she came and Dr. Prema wanted a room where I would take care of her. That is what she also expressed. At once, my thoughts went to a room which is kept for us for sisters. We have 2 rooms in the F block. So one room was vacant, and I told Superior and the administrator that Dr. CVK has called up asking for a room for Dr. Prema. Sister at once said, "Sister Santan, you're the best judge. You go ahead. She is our doctor, and she has been working with us." For me personally, Dr. CVK, right from 74 that he has been treating me till 2008, I would always think when I had any medical problems, it was Dr. CVK, and my second person is Dr. Mathingi. But for them, I would not want to go to anybody else. Anyway, at the onset to express about Dr. Prema, she was extremely understanding, kind, considerate, friendly with everybody. She was friendly even with the last worker in the hospital. As she enters, whenever there was a call for a case, there she was. Even if she was tired, she would come with a smile, enter the maternity ward, and there you can make out Dr. Prema is in the labor room with her patient. Her smiling face radiated so much that the patients also felt very happy in her presence. Personally, a kind-hearted person, and that gratitude that she had for those who helped her was something very remarkable. She would never leave the labor room unless she has, as somebody rightly said, she loved to give gifts. Dr. Matangi also mentioned it. Her hand would slip into the pocket of the nurses. And if any sister saw it, she would smile and say, no, that's it, she would say, and she would walk up. A person so friendly, so kind, so charitable. Words cannot express how we all miss her. Volumes can be spoken about her, but the memories go down the lanes, and this void will never be filled. We will all miss her very much, and only God can give us the courage to bear this loss. For Dr. CVK, we all have a word to say that it's a loss for him, because always, even the other day when I was looking at some photographs in an album, and there I found Dr. Prema and CVK. And we were all saying, oh, this couple is always there whenever there is an invitation. And a lot can be spoken about both of them, but I think at this moment, emotions lets us down, and so we only hope and pray that God gives Dr. CVK and the family the courage to bear this loss, and we shall pray for them also. God bless you all.
Thank you, Sister. Shri Navamani Murugan.
After listening to all those people who spoke before me, perhaps I am the only person who knows or knew Dr. Prema very less. But I spoke on the 13th day also. I have been associated with the health department and doctors by managing in the state government's health department. When I first was taken to I am a patient of Dr. CVK only, and he treated me so well and all. But I have never seen doctors appreciating patients, comparing them with other patients. First time I heard, slowly my friends told me, because Dr. CVK told them, he is an excellent patient. Then I wanted to know what it is, because I have read this type of books. He simply listens to the doctor and follows the instructions in such a way that we are able to see he's getting cured soon. That's our point. Regarding CVK's life, which many of you who know them well, you told, their joining together in a way was very surprising to me. For example, in government service, people like me, maybe here some of them will know, so many people daily. Today 4 people came to me for help. So we helped them. But 3 of them, enough, he has done, run away. But I did a small thing for a request given by them. They are on the right side of the game, but approval was a problem for the building and all. I simply phoned up and told some people and got it done. They will remember this like anything, every time repeating. And Dr. Prema used to always, when I meet her, I know what you did. And then you helped that girl working with me, this lady working with me, this person, that person. So then it took me to Dale Carnegie's dictum in life. It is not how much you know a good person, how much a person says you are good. That shows the characteristics of the person. And it was very interesting when I heard